Up to now, we have been talking about price optimization for a product in one market. But we also have something called price differentiation. And price differentiation is, as the word is saying, that we are using different prices in different markets. And of course, there are some conditions to use this. One of them is quite clear, that the one market cannot know about the other, because if you are using two different prices and everybody can see it, then of course everybody will go in the cheap market. But there are, due to export or other ways, some methods that you perhaps can talk about selling it in different markets. And in this example here, if we say, and I can see we have made the total profit here, but that's quite easy to do, because it's of course the contribution margin minus the fixed costs. And hopefully, I'm just taking a chance now and see that the total profit will be the same level to go for the best. So, and of course, as the fixed cost is fixed, then it will be the same. But back to price differentiation. Let's say that this here is a situation where we are selling this product and we have found out that we will go out in the market with the price of around 80 or 82.5 or whatever. Let's say we go out with 80, or a strategic price of saying 79.9, 79.95. You know, all these tricks with tactical and strategic prices. Well, let's just call it 80. We go out with the price of 80, and we know that, okay, the best issue here per month is to sell these 600. That's our market. Now let's say we have a capacity of 1,000. That's something that economics doesn't like, because that is a capacity that we are not using. So let's say that we are looking for other markets, and just an example, we have an Italian guy, we can call him Daniela, and he calls us and say, well, I would actually like to buy from you, and I will offer you a price of, let's say, 55. And our first comes in our mind is, well, our sales price is actually 80. So let's have a look at it. Well, if we say that we have a max capacity of 1,000, then of course we will see, well, from the 80 to and the 600 sales down to 1,000, we have actually 400 in capacity left over. And the offered price, I think it was, I can't remember how much, let's say it was 55. And the cost is 25. So actually we could add, if we say this is what we're going with, then we have actually a possibility of making an extra profit on top of the 33,000 in this other market of 400 units. 400 units times the sales price of 55 minus the variable cost of 25. So we have actually a profit in this market of an extra 12,000. And now we are using our full capacity, because here we have a contribution margin per unit of 30. Now this is an interesting figure, because the contribution margin per unit is the same all the way down, because here we are talking about a fixed sales price. This nice guy from Italy, Daniela, is actually saying, I can buy everything, but I have a fixed price here, and it's 55. So the contribution margin per unit will be the same in all levels. So if we're looking at the Danish home market, it's actually expensive for us to reduce the price because we have a decreasing profit per unit. And actually, we can see that the last 100 we have sold, there we have an extra profit of only 500, going from a contribution of 32,500 to 33,000. So that's 5 per unit. So if we, on the Italian market, can make a profit of 30 per unit, then why not increase the price on the Danish market and say, well, we'll go and sell 90 because the last 100 we don't make a lot of profit on. And actually, we can see the next 100 we are also having a lower profit, 25. So I should perhaps go up to around 100 in price and make a sales only of 400 in the Danish market. So I will move some of my sales in the Danish market to the Italian market, even though that the price down there was lower than the price I had in the Danish market. Okay? So we can calculate and say, well, our profit, if we're having full capacity use, and I just add on these 12,000, I will have a profit of, or contribution margin of 25,000. But if I say, no, I will instead increase my price to 100 in the Danish market and then suffer a loss in sales from 600 to 400, then my contribution margin will go down and only be 30,000. However, now in the Italian market, I have 600 units that I have a profit on 30, the 55 minus the 25. So if I say 600 units times 55, which was the Italian price, minus the variable cost, I have an extra profit of 18. So this is 18,000. Now giving me a profit of 48,000, an extra 3,000. So this is price optimization in selling one product with two different prices in two different markets. And of course, you can also go into more detail, but for now, I would agree on that this is, in theory, an optimal solution for now. So price differentiation in two markets.